So kind of how it all happened. Our uncle really started us, introduced us to horses. And I remember he boarded his horse not too far from where we lived, and he was a cowboy, he was a roper, and he always went to ropings, and he would often go down there and take us with him or have us over on a weekend, and we'd all ride his horse and rope the dummy, and kind of took off from there. We were hooked. Our newfound love was horses. So, growing up, we didn't have a lot of money and we didn't have property, so we were never able to get our own horses for a long time until we moved in to our grandma's house. She had 2 acres. Our grandma and grandpa got in a car accident, and our grandpa died, and our grandma was in the hospital for quite a long time. So we came from Utah and we stayed there.
And having this property gave us the opportunity to buy cows and buy our horses, and so it was really nice to have that property. And from that point, we worked our butts off.
We bought 3 or 4, I think 4 Holstein dairy calves as newborns. Now you have to bottle feed them and raise them, and so we did that for a full year. We raised them. They got to be big enough and worth a little bit of money to where we sold all those calves and were able to buy our first horse, Buster.
Thinking back to us buying Buster was from Safford, Arizona. The seller, he actually brought him to our house.
We didn't even try him. He literally brought him and dropped him off at our house. We paid him $1,200.
It was our drive and our desire, and so we were able to purchase Buster on our own.
Our first horse, and changed everything from there.
So yeah, it was a really good experience having him as a first horse. Gave us a ton of confidence in riding and our ability to rope.
I think it helped us realize, okay, well, we've got a lot of responsibility now. We knew our number one goal with that horse, we wanted to rope. So immediately after that, we started building pens, and we had to build an arena where we could practice. We didn't have anywhere else to really practice, so we had a whole bunch of donated wood. There was all these mesquite trees, so we had to get rid of all those, and that took a lot of effort. It took us some time, but
yeah, I don't know if anybody knows how mesquite tree roots are. I mean, I think some of them went 30 to 40 feet into the ground, and they were not easy to pull out. But we got them all out, and we built wood into panels.
And then we had to haul them out. They had to have been at, I don't know, 100 to 200 pounds. They were big panels.
So we literally just lined up these panels with T-posts, holding them all up throughout the whole property to make our 300 by 100 foot, 150 foot arena, to where we could start practicing riding this new horse of ours, Buster, and we actually bought one little steer that we could just track and just chase around and roped it. It's where we really learned. It's where we learned how to get our horsemanship better, how to rope cows, live cattle. After we built that first arena, we had a neighbor, Phil Hawkins, who's actually been a big part of our story. He saw our drive and our desire to be ropers, and he was a team roper. Older guy, it was kind of in his past, but he wanted to help us out. So he took us down the road and really helped us learn, what we needed to do, how to become better, how to go enter ropings, how to go enter rodeos.
We had another friend come out of nowhere. I mean, we didn't know him, but now we call him a good friend. He knew that, we had been practicing at a really nice arena at Phil's place, and our old, raggedy old wood arena was falling apart in those years that we spent over at Phil's house. And he came in, and he works for a union. They had some surplus pipe, and he donated it to us. That's how we built our second arena, all out of steel. And in that whole process, when we were with Phil, we were in high school, and that's where we learned how to weld. That's how we started building the metal arena.
After that, we had the Woolsey family. They helped us with our first barn. It was a big 8-stall mare motel.
Our business is evolved from our past, with understanding quality and products. by building our own arena out of wood and metal, seeing the difference in quality. So that's why we try and produce the highest quality that we can.
With us getting in the roping industry and building our first arenas, Trevor and Matt wanted to start a business, and they wanted to weld and build these fences because of all the things they learned from our experiences of building different types of fence and mare motels and shades and pens. And
Matt lived in Detroit, Michigan for a couple years, came home. I don't think he wanted to work for anybody, and I was tired of working for somebody. We had $1,000 to our name, literally in a truck and a welder. I quit my job and we just went after it. In order to do field work, we had to have something to generate power for our welder. So we bought a $600 generator. So we had $400 to our name when we started setting peaks.
Yeah, so from that we built a lot of custom barns, fencing, did a lot of good work for a lot of great people, helped us learn some business skills, hire some really good friends and good workers. Ultimately led us into Jeffrey came on with us and about 2 years after, and that's really helped evolve our business, ultimately leading us into manufacturing.
one customer hired us to do something different that we had never seen before. They brought it in from out of state, and we went and installed it for them, and we were blown away by this product he brought in. And at that point, we knew we had to get this product to everybody, and that's the continuous fence. And so it completely transitioned our business and evolved it into manufacturing. And that wasn't easy. I mean, starting a business is never easy. We definitely had our hiccups. We had to work hard. There were times we barely made any money, and we just had to kind of skate by and really talk to our wives and let them know the future is going to be bright, if everything's going to be okay. We're going to make it work. But with these, us three together, we're a great team. We really hustled, and over the last few years we've been able to accomplish some really great things, and we've gone from just us three to over 17 employees now. It's truly a blessing.
The experiences we went through, the trials we went through, the hard work, the friendships that we made, if it wasn't for each step and everything that we learned along the way, we wouldn't be here creating the products that we do.
We appreciate you guys, all our customers, all of our friends and family who have supported us, who've purchased our products, and put their trust in us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.